When it was totaled, it was parked.
Yes, ma'am. And I had no idea what happened.
The guy in the blue BMW was like hitting me while I was merging, and then he goes into her parked car.
By the grace of God, that man wasn't killed.
This is Judy Justice. Bonnie Bailey is suing driver Stephen Chicos for vehicle damage after her car was hit during an accident.
Court come to order. All rise.
Have a seat, please.
Hello, Judge. Case number 3014, Bailey versus Chicos.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Miss Bailey, your car was totaled on what day?
On April the 4th?
Of this year?
Yes, ma'am.
When it was totaled, it was parked.
Yes, ma'am.
Approximately what time?
I believe my braces appointment is like around 9:40.
In the morning.
Yes, ma'am.
And when had you parked the car?
For my braces tightening, I was at the dentist.
Oh, you were at the dentist?
At the orthodontist, and I was getting my braces tightened. So I had just parked the car at the first meter that I seen available. And as I was getting they was taking the wires out, they called me and said, "Hey, what kind of car do you drive?" I said, "An Audi." They said,
Okay, you came outside, and what did you see?
Big commotion. I seen a few cars were hit. I seen some people in tears. I seen my car. That's kind of all I cared about was my car. Someone had to catch me. I was kind of startled. I was like, how did this happen? I ended up seeing police coming towards me. They were like kind of already, I don't know if they were on the scene or they had just arrived when I got out there, and they were asking me questions of what happened. I had no idea what happened.
So you said I had no idea what happened?
Yes, ma'am.
You have a police report?
They told me anything that involves a hit and run, anything that involves any type of collision is required of the parties.
The answer is you don't have a police report.
No.
Do you?
No.
Okay, so you don't know what happened?
No, ma'am.
From the time of the incident?
No, ma'am.
The defendant's car was involved in this accident.
Correct.
Because it had to be an accident, it wasn't done on purpose. And that's why you're suing him.
Yes, ma'am.
You didn't have collision on your car, it was all paid off?
It was all paid off, correct.
So I assume you kept your insurance down by not having collision.
Yes, ma'am.
Got it. And now nobody wants to take responsibility, and you've got a parked car that's now totaled.
Yes, ma'am.
That's why we're here.
Yes, ma'am.
So you were involved in this accident, Mr. Chicos?
Chicos, yes.
Okay. Where were you going?
Going to drop my girlfriend back off at home before I left for work.
What kind of car were you driving?
A 2011 Mazda 3.
Tell me what happened.
I looked over my right shoulder. I was getting ready to make a merge into the right-hand lane.
Okay, so you're traveling in the left lane.
Yes.
And how many lanes of traffic are there in your direction?
2.
So you were originally traveling in the faster lane on the left. For how long had you been traveling in the faster lane to the left?
Maybe half a mile, quarter mile.
And then you were merging over to make a right turn?
No, just merging over to get in the right-hand lane.
What were you moving over to get into the right-hand lane for?
Because when it gets to Beverly and Alvarado, a lot of cars are waiting to make a left-hand turn, which is about maybe a quarter mile from where the accident happened. So just a preparation I got over so I wouldn't be stuck behind those cars in the light.
Okay, so you make this run all the time?
Correct.
I assume. Okay, so you're traveling along, you're not making a right turn, but you want to get into the right lane to avoid further up where people get into a left lane.
There's no left lane.
Where the people are making a left turn and there's usually a backup, so you wanted to avoid that and get over.
Correct.
Had the traffic started to slow down already?
No, not yet.
Okay, so you put on your blinker.
Correct.
And then what happened?
I looked over my right-hand shoulder. Behind me, to the right, way back, was a white car. And the blue, I think it was a BMW, the blue BMW was behind me in the fast lane.
Was behind you in the fast lane?
Correct.
Go ahead.
I looked over my right-hand shoulder, turned on my blinker, proceeded to merge lane. And at that point, I'm like, okay, I look forward again because there's no one next to me. So I'm looking forward, and out of nowhere, the guy in the blue BMW cuts off that white car and tries to speed past me to pass me up, where it involves like hitting me while I was merging, and then he goes into her parked car.
So the BMW hit her car?
Correct. My car never made contact with hers.
Well, whether you made contact or not, that doesn't mean you're necessarily not at fault, which is, I assume, why I have this screen up here. So let me reiterate what I think your position is. You were dropping off girlfriend, and you're in the left lane, wanting to go into the right lane to avoid something that may come up in the future, since you were familiar with this road. You put on your blinker. All you see in your rear view mirror, looking to your right, is a white car, and you have plenty of time in order to merge over.
Correct.
So you start to go over, and a blue BMW that's behind you moves over faster to that lane, to merge over faster into that lane, hits you, the BMW hits her car, not your car.
Correct.
That's your position. Is that what I'm going to see on the video?
Yes.
I'd like to see it. Yeah, he's right. It's the BMW's fault. Their BMW driver is lucky he wasn't arrested for vehicular homicide. That was just by the grace of God that that man in the little blue, it looks like a Volkswagen, wasn't killed.
And later today,
Your daughter was tragically killed in an automobile accident. She had 3 children. Her 3 children are now with you.
Correct.
Did they come to live with you immediately after her death?
Bonnie Bailey claims driver Stephen Chicos caused a car accident and owes for damage done to her vehicle.
He's right. It's the BMW's fault.
I talked to the BMW's insurance, and they said they weren't paying out because they said they weren't at fault for the accident and to go after.
Well, I'm telling you, you bring me the BMW, I'll give you your money. That's what it looks like to me. The BMW was clearly behind him. His car had already started to merge over and was halfway into the right lane when the BMW, watch it, see his car's moving over them. The BMW came from behind him. Let's do it again. Absolutely right. You bring me the right person and you get your decision. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
I don't see how he could have avoided this accident. Take a look at it very, very closely. Let's do it one more time. He starts to move over. He's over already. The BMW cut off the white car. Is that what you see, Sarah?
I'm just thinking that that person in the little blue car is the luckiest guy alive.
Right.
You see him standing outside his car?
No, I didn't.
You see him
Oh,
opening the
that
door?
one.
That
The little-
man
oh, yeah.
almost gets absolutely obliterated
Oh,
by
my
that
God.
car.
You know, I didn't see
Sorry,
that.
little distraction, but that's what I was watching.
Just traveling much, much too fast, the blue BMW. Reckless. He almost got killed.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if you will return with that BMW owner, but I have no objection to signing a document that you might want to show the BMW's insurance carrier. Did you also try to sue the BMW?
I didn't try to sue. I was going through my insurance, and they told me to contact his insurance. I called them, and I told them I had another witness, too. And they're like, we weren't aware there was another witness. We knew that there was a video, and that was the last I heard of them. And then next thing I heard was she was taking me to court.
Why did you choose him instead of the BMW?
Well, I went after both of them. I looked at the video multiple times, and it just looked like he was more so at fault. But I did go after the BMW's insurance, and the insurance told me that they weren't going to pay out because, one, he had limited insurance, and it wouldn't cover the damages as to how much my vehicle had. And second of all, they told me that they seen that Stephen Psychos was at fault, and I had to go after him.
No. Their BMW driver is lucky he wasn't arrested for vehicular homicide. That was just by the grace of God that that man in the little blue, it looks like a Volkswagen, wasn't killed. So you bring me the right person, I'm more than happy to give you a judgment. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
That's it. This case is dismissed.
This court is adjourned.
I've been watching her since I was a little kid, so I knew she was going to come out with the right decision.
Guess I got to go after the right person, right?
It just came out of nowhere, the crash. I didn't even see him coming.
I see it as that both of they butts are at fault.
Time to go after that driver.
I guess I'll really try to go after the BMW's insurance much harder or take him to court.
If I were this plaintiff, I would have sued both of them. I don't know which one of you is at fault, so I'm going to sue both of you. I know one thing. My car was parked, and I was getting my braces fixed. So it wasn't me. There was no question that that BMW was speeding, driving recklessly. There was no way that the defendant could have avoided this mishap because he was just speeding so recklessly.
I think you gave her a good lesson. She seemed like the type that
Yeah.
would take that advice
Nice.
and move on it. And
So
so I
she-
think she would be in her best interest to
To come back.
Come back.
And I would love to see him
Me too.
speeding down a street where he almost killed somebody.
We'll give him a good lesson.
Yes.
Case number 3013, Tool versus Messenger. All parties, please step forward.
Cheryl Toole is suing her former daughter-in-law. Ariel Messenger, for benefit money raised for her grandchildren.
Ms. Jewell, this is your former daughter-in-law.
They were never married.
Okay. They were together for how long? Because you identify her in your complaint as my ex-daughter-in-law. And how long has Miss Messenger been separated from your son?
Probably 5, 6 years.
And in December of last year, you have a daughter. Your daughter was tragically killed in an automobile accident. She had 3 children. Her 3 children are now with you.
Correct.
Did they come to live with you immediately after her death? According to your complaint, the defendant was touched by this tragedy. You don't say that, but that's what it appears, and decided to hold a fundraiser for the 3 children. What kind of fundraiser did you decide to hold for the 3 children?
I did a spaghetti dinner
Where?
at a bar that I work at.
Did the bar donate any part of the...
Their space.
They donated their space?
Right. My boss allowed me to have it.
And tell me how it worked. People came for a spaghetti dinner. Dinner was so much, and anything over that dinner went to the fund for the children?
Correct. All of it went to the fund. They would come in if they wanted to purchase a meal. They would get a ticket. Then they would go and grab the meal. And we had bake sale, also had raffles and stuff like that.
So there was an entrance fee to get in?
Basically, yes.
Not basically. Was there an entrance fee to get in?
There was not. You paid for a spaghetti dinner.
And how much was that?
It was $15. You got a to-go box.
Who provided the dinner is what I'm trying to...
I had people donate the food.
And that was the only fundraiser you had?
Correct.
This is what the case is about. Case is about the fact that, put your hand down, that she says $1,800 was raised at that dinner. You don't seem to deny that $1,800 was raised for the benefit of the children. The plaintiff has custody of the children. She says you should turn that money over to her. And your position is that I'm waiting for Social Security numbers for the children so that I can open up accounts for the children.
Correct.
Okay, that's your position.
Correct.
Okay. How much planning did you have to do for this dinner?
We served it.
Who set it up?
I'm not sure.
Okay, so if you're not sure, she says she set it up. So the defendant set it up. Did you have any conversation with the defendant prior to the event, which I assume you attended?
Yes, I did attend it.
For the whole thing?
I had to leave at 9 because I had to take the children out of the bar.
Okay. What time did it start?
7 or 8.
So you were there for an hour?
No, we were there. We had went and got where we were serving it set up too.
Oh, okay. So you were there until 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
During that time or before that time, did you ever have a conversation with Miss Messenger about what would happen to the funds that were collected?
Never.
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 Well, then, can you explain your position to me as to why you think she has to give you that money? She ran the benefit for the benefit of the children, and what she's supposed to do is open up accounts for the benefit of the children. Did you go to the bank and say to the bank, I want to open up accounts for the benefit of the children?
Cheryl Toole claims her former daughter-in-law, Ariel Messenger, is wrongfully keeping money raised for her grandchildren.
Can you explain your position to me as to why you think she has to give you that money?
Okay, first of all, the benefit, I had no idea until the day before the benefit. She did not ask me,
No, just a second.
did not include me.
She doesn't have to.
Okay, but...
Okay, she doesn't have to ask you. She doesn't have to include you. It would be nice, but she doesn't have to ask you. She doesn't have to include you, okay? And what was the date of this event, by the way?
The 9th.
The 9th of?
December.
And when was the accident with your daughter?
December 3rd.
So it was relatively quickly after that.
Yes.
Okay, so now we're going to get back to why you think that you have a position, a legal position, where she has to turn that money over to you.
Okay, I have interim custody of the children. There is expenses. My daughter's apartment had to be emptied. I had to put her stuff in storage. I'm not physically able to be moving their belongings into our house that we just got for the 3 children and myself. I not only had to empty the apartment, get it in storage
So what you're telling me is that you had expenses.
Yes, I have.
That's not a reason that she's got to give you money she raised for the benefit of the children.
but the benefit stated, there was a flyer put out for Brandy Hoteling to help her lay at rest and her 3 children. It never said about accounts. I have opened, when this happened and the kids come with me, I opened accounts for the kids. I went to my credit union to see if I could open accounts.
That's a good idea.
If I could open accounts that they couldn't touch, nobody could till they were 18. I couldn't because of them being minors. They had to go under my name, but they're in their own accounts. I have that on my phone that I can show you.
It's nice that you have accounts for them.
But I feel that if you're going to do a benefit, that's wonderful that you would do something like that. But do what you say you're going to do in the benefit.
That's what she says she wants to do. She said she needs the children's Social Security number so that she can open up an account. You can have accounts under Uniform Gift to Minors Act in every bank, in every financial institution that are in your name for the benefit of a child, which is what you can do. I know I have 13 grandchildren and 1 great-grandchild, and I have accounts for all of them, okay? But I have a brother, and if my brother said, I want to open up accounts for your grandchildren, and I said to him, well, give me the money because I have the accounts already. He said, no, I want to be in charge of those accounts. It's what I want. I got the money, but I want it for the benefit of the children. And what I'm telling you is she can open up the accounts for the benefit of the children just as well as you can. Just because you have expenses, Ms. Toole, that's not what this benefit was for. In her mind, she ran the benefit, and you said you had nothing to do with it. She ran the benefit for the benefit of the children. And what she's supposed to do is open up accounts for the benefit of the children. Did you go to the bank and say to the bank, I want to open up accounts for the benefit of the children? And did the bank advise you that you needed any particular document?
Yes. That
What
I needed
document
some
you-
form of Social Security numbers, because again, I wanted to be the primary person to where she couldn't have access to it.
Okay. Where do you come from? What jurisdiction?
Toledo, Ohio.
And how did you get here today? By plane?
On a plane, yes.
And there was certain expenses and fees that you would be receiving for traveling to do your case here.
Correct.
We're going to hold those fees. And I see that I'm not going to get any cooperation from Ms. Toole, even though I've told her that she can give you this kid's Social Security number so that you can open up these accounts for the benefit of the children. That's her prerogative. But you can go to the bank and get savings bonds for the children, and you don't need their Social Security number.
Okay.
All you need are bonds in their name. What I'm telling you, Ms. Toole, if she had their Social Security number, that money would be growing interest. So at a certain point, they'll be able to cash in these bonds and have a little spending money when they either go away to college or start a job or are looking for an apartment or something. I assume that you get some sort of benefit for the children.
No, I do not yet.
Okay. Was their mother a working person?
Yes, she was.
Well, if she's a working person, and then the children are entitled to Social Security benefits. Was she a working person all of her life?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, if she was a working person all of her life, she was entitled to Social Security. And if a person who was entitled to Social Security dies, children, minor children, are entitled to Social Security. Did anybody tell you that?
They did tell me that, but
Okay,
it's
so
in
why
the works of custody. They couldn't do it until that was established.
Well, no, they could do it.
That's what I was told.
Well,
and I went down there.
who are you arguing with over custody?
Nobody. The fathers want them to stay together because they've been through enough tragedy. And so I'm not arguing with them.
Are the fathers contributing to their support?
The one said he has been, but it's just sitting there. He said, do you know what's going on? I said, everything's at a standstill till June 7th.
Oh, so it's going to be resolved relatively quickly.
Yes.
Okay, good. What I said to you is if she had their Social Security number, she could put it in an account that may bear some interest for them. If she does bonds, they have to wait until they're 21 years old. It's a relatively short period of time.
I can do bonds, that's fine. I wasn't
You
aware
can,
of-
I don't know if they're long enough.
Right.
What's your objection to giving her their Social Security number?
Because, for one thing, she's not financially stable. She has ran bills up on a family member.
Okay, so you would prefer that she buy a bond
Yeah.
a 7-year bond.
But also, what about the help with the daughter? I mean, it's right there on the flyer.
You mean for your daughter who's deceased?
Yes.
She can't help her, Mrs. Tooley. She can't help her.
So that was false on the
No, she
flyer?
can't help. She can't help her.
Right, right.
She can't help her.
Right,
And so her and the children. And if you're not going to allow her to have their Social Security number so she can put it in an account, she is going to buy U.S. bonds for the children in the children's names, and my clerk in the back will hold everything until we receive proof that those bonds have been purchased in the children's names. Hold on to them until the children are 18, and then you can give it to them.
Okay.
Because you can't cash them in anyway.
Right.
Okay?
Yep.
This case is over. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
This court is adjourned.
It's awesome that somebody would want to take that opportunity to do that to help somebody.
I'm happy. They'll have their bonds and everything will be taken care of.
But when they don't use the fundraiser for what it said, I feel they're cheating the people that did it.
You know, the date, the timing of this was really super important. This tragedy occurred, and within 3 or 4 days, this event was put together. And it was put together, I'm sure, out of adrenaline. What can we do? And the flyer said it was for the benefit of her deceased daughter, which, of course, there can't be any benefit to the deceased daughter. The benefit has to be to the deceased daughter's memory through giving the kids an extra couple of bucks. And you're talking about really $550 or $600 for each of the 3 children. But at the point, that $600 will be important. So they'll have a bond, it'll mature into, I don't know, $800 in 5 years. Not the best way to invest money, but at least it keeps the peace.